Welcome back to the Ron Gunner channel. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to show, this is my EDC carry bag that's always with me in the vehicle, whether it's the truck or the SUV. This is always with me. And it's something that I suggest anybody who carries a gun for self-defense, obviously concealed carry, this is another option that you need to add to your arsenal. And I've had people from classes, excuse me, and just viewers on YouTube and now Gunstreamer ask me, hey, your EDC, what is it? So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and throw a quick video together and show you. This is a Maxpedition bag, for one. Very well built. It has the water repellent, and if you ever watch any of Such's videos, you will see where he pours water on them and the water just runs off. I'm not going to do that here on a tabletop. And to give you an idea how big this bag is, there's my hand, so as a comparison. Now, what is in it? The only thing that's not in it right now is the flashlight, and that's only because my wife used it last night and never gave it back to me. I have to get that off her today. So you have an outside patch that is Velcroed here for anything that you may need to throw in there and haul around. When you open it up, this is what you get on the inside. Double holders, so you have the outside holder and then one underneath. And this is where the flashlight usually goes. And right now, currently, the flashlight that goes in here is a Surefire E2D Defender. Then I always have a backup flashlight in my pocket with me. So you can never have too many. I'm a firm believer in the old saying, one is none, two is one. If something can fail, Murphy's Law kicks in, and it usually fails when you need it. So it never hurts to have a backup. This is the 42. A 15 or a 43 is on me. This is in the bag. Loaded, extended 2-round mag, so we have 8, 1 to chamber, 9. You have 6 here in this ammo armor holder. And then I have a couple boxes of backup also. Because when you run out of ammo, you no longer have anything to fight with. Hanging here on the top is basically just a little clip that you can use. And I have it kind of latched together here. But you can clip this on, wrap this around something that's made out of paracord, and then slide this down to lock it in place. And there's a nice little loop right here to hook it through. I have a regular pen through here. Again, there'd be the E2D Defender, Sharpie. This is a Kershaw knife, and it is through the first front part. And this is the Needs Work knife. That's actually what it's called, and I really like it. This is a made in USA Kershaw knife. So they do make ones made in USA and then ones made over in China. So this goes through the front again. And then I can have this back section for either another flashlight or pretty much anything that will fit in there. And then up here I'll put a couple pins or pens. Here I have the Leatherman, and this is the Charge. The Leatherman Charge model, and you got your 2 blades, your file, everything here on the outside. There's that one. And straight blade, and then over here is a like a seatbelt cutter and a serrated blade, and then a saw. Then you go on the inside and you have 4 separate instruments inside, wire cutters, needle nose. What I like about this is you can get accessories. Okay, and you see Ron Gunner on there. And you can fill this up. Actually, there's room for 4 more. So it actually holds 10. I only have those 6 on there right now, which is actually 12 individual different items. And it stores right here in the back. So it's a neat little package, and it works really good. So I have that because you never know when you need a tool. And then inside here I have hand sanitizer, some paracord. You never need to know what you might need to tie up, or if you break down and you need to, for the night, you're going to need something to tie ropes, tarps, and if you're set up properly, you have another container in your vehicle with all the bigger stuff. You come in here, and this is an old Coleman first aid pouch. And inside this, a couple pairs of rubber gloves, waterproof matches in a waterproof container, and to go with that, some wet fire, 2 of those. Then you get into bandages, alcohol pads, basically a stick-on thermometer, and I got a couple big bandages in here, and then some burn cream, a towelette, nice towelette wipe, and then you got some splinter out. There's actually 2 of those. Smelling salts, iodine, and then there's also another little bag that goes in here that I don't have in here because I'm actually refilling it at the time, which has a little tube of Neosporin and some tampons. And you may think, tampons? Well, if you have a bullet hole in you, tampons are perfect to insert in the bullet hole, to fill the bullet hole, stop the bleeding, so you can get the person the proper medical care. And then all that will fit in here rather nicely. I'm just going to stick it back in here for now because I have the other bag to put back in here once it's filled. And you still have some room in here for some other stuff if you need to. Everybody needs to set their medical bag or medical pouch, in this case, however you see fit. A mistake a lot of people make, though, is they will do a very basic kit because they personally are not trained with any kind of medical background. I used to be an EMT, but not a paramedic. So in my bigger kits, I have a more advanced first aid pack, first aid kit, that if it's something that I can't use as an EMT, if there's someone there who's a paramedic or even above, I have supplies for them. So you always prepare and keep ready for anything. So don't just, if you don't know anything more than putting on a Band-Aid, don't just fill it with Band-Aid and stop there. There's always going to be somebody. One other thing that's in the other bag but not in this one is a tourniquet. And I have 2 of those. They're in the bigger bag. Well, actually one's in one of the containers in the truck, and the other one's in the bigger medical bag. I plan on getting a 3rd one for in here and some other stuff. And this is, you know, like this holster, it's adjustable and it's all Velcro. So you could do it for a bigger gun just by loosening this up and moving it over. This will hold a Glock 19 very nicely, or an HK VP9, which is about the same as the 19. So you can change it however you want it. And then I guess I got 2 extra boxes. There's 50 extra rounds there. This is just to answer a question that's been asked to me numerous times. This is with me at all times, along with a gun strapped on me, and then even a ankle gun. Just because your concealed carry permit holder, check your state, but a lot of places means it doesn't mean just one gun. You have to have backup. So when you get into knives, you have to worry about concealed knife, or they'll label it as concealed deadly weapon. In some states, say this is a pants pocket. Okay, as long as that clips outside the pants pocket where it can be visible, then it's not concealed. If you have the whole thing shoved in your pocket where you can't even tell it's there, that's concealed. So knife laws get kind of iffy, so always check on those, but it never hurts to have one in a bag like this. So anyhow, this was just to answer a question. A couple questions have been asked numerous times, and I will do a better one with the bigger bags and the bigger, and I'll even do a one on the truck and SUV kit along with the bigger medical pack. This is just a little one thrown out there to answer a few that asked about it, and I do not mind doing little short videos for subscriber questions. I actually want to get more into that. So thank you for stopping by. Check back often. Talk to you later. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and we'll go from there.